Hey y'all, welcome to another garden tour. I just thought I would show you the aftermath of a freeze that we just recently had. So a week ago, whenever I planted all of this, the lowest temperature in the forecast was 38 degrees. And then they decided to change that. And so we had a frost. I think it got down to 30 or 29 degrees the other night. These petunias will bounce back, so will that rose moss. But out in the garden, I've had some very unique things happening. I will say this is a first for me. So our broccoli and cauliflower are all doing pretty well. There's a couple of them that are looking a little rough that I might have to replace, but all of our cabbage died. And it hadn't even frosted. So I don't know what is going on there, but you can see a little bit of damage on some of these broccolis and cabbages, but not much. It's pretty minimal. They'll be fine after a couple of weeks of sunshine and water. I just pulled the mulch. So I mulched my garden with some straw. I just pulled that straw up over the plants that are currently alive. So yeah, this is one of the really rough ones. It's got some green leaves, but for some reason it's missing other leaves. I don't know. I don't know if a bug got to that one or not, but these two right here are basically just down to fresh leaves. So I'm just removing the mulch that I had piled on them to protect them from this random frost. Like I said, it got down to like 30 or 29 degrees. It was a pretty hard frost for being, April. And then also the next night it got down to 30, I think it was 34 degrees, and we had a very, very light frost. So, this one looks great. So I just pulled the mulch over to the top of them to kind of give them a little extra protection. And it did pretty good on most of them. All of the broccoli is really looking pretty good. So that is all of those. I planted some seeds out here that haven't come up yet. Out on this side, not the other side that we've already looked at before. I planted some okra and some green beans. Those should be coming up anytime now. I've never actually direct sown okra. A lot of people do it that way. I've just never done it. So that's what we're doing this year. Usually I just buy the plant starts, but not this year. I also had a whole second row of tomatoes that I was going to put up a trellis for. Every single one of them died. I'm not sure what exactly happened. So I planted everything on a Thursday. I planted most of the stuff on the Thursday, and then I got the rest of the stuff and planted it on a Saturday. And then I didn't water on Saturday because it rained, but it was like a very, very light rain. And then I should have just watered on Sunday morning, but I didn't. This is celery. It all looks completely fine since it's been covered. There is one of them that has a little bit of frost damage because I didn't get it covered well enough, but for the most part the celery is looking pretty good. This is actually the first time I've ever grown celery, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, what was I saying? So on Sunday I should have went out and watered first thing, but I didn't, and I think that's partially, I think they were already damaged, and then it dropped down to like 40 degrees, and the next morning or the next evening I came home and literally everything in the garden was dead. I don't know. This is a tomato plant I've kind of been hoping will survive. I think I'm just going to have to replant all my tomatoes. This one's not looking very good. And then none of my peppers or eggplants wanted to live. Of course, those are things that really like the heat. I will tell you, we have regularly planted all of our vegetables in mid-April. Last year we did not, because we did not have a garden until after May 15th. So we did not. We planted it as soon as we had it ready, and we planted in it what we could. This is normal timing for us to plant, so I don't know. I waited till, about April 15th. There was no frost dates in the calendar, like I said, and then it decided to frost. So this is one of the healthier, come on, Erica. This is one of the healthier looking peppers. I'm still not certain it's going to survive. I don't know. That's a dead pepper. He just turned brown and shriveled up. And then we have some dead eggplants, like I said. Although I do have one little pepper that's looking quite spry. I'll show you him here in just a minute. He is our tiniest pepper, and he's just still alive and kicking. I don't know why he's still alive and none of the others aren't. It doesn't make any sense to me, but there are worse things. It'd be nice if we had started all of our own seeds, but we did not. And I'm going to go to the store and buy more plants to grow. So they'll be fine. It was an expensive issue to have, I guess. It could be worse. This is a little pepper. I think this is a, what are they called? Banana pepper. It's a banana pepper. He's looking great. Fantastic. So yeah, all of our peppers, the ones that are still alive are damaged. This is the remaining plants I didn't have room to put in the garden. They got taken by that frost. We're going to have to expand our garden out on the side a little bit to plant our vining plants. We have zucchini, cucumbers, squash. I actually bought a butternut squash. I'm going to try to rebuy all those things. And a watermelon. And I would like to get cantaloupe. I did not buy cantaloupe. The store that I bought these from did not have cantaloupe. So, anyways, yeah, those will be planted. This is our leafy green patch. All of this is completely fine. I probably didn't even technically need to cover this. It would have been just fine. I mean, there would have been some damage, yes, but it would have been fine in general. I just went ahead and threw a light layer of whatever that's called, straw on top of it. And then our carrots are coming in. Yes, I need to weed. I do. Mostly I'm concerned about getting actual plants into my garden right this minute. We have carrots. We have some radishes and beets. Our radish and beets did not come up great. I think part of that is the seeds were a little bit old. It's fine. We can put in more. It's still pretty early. And then all of our all of our potatoes are doing pretty good. They do have some frost damage from that frost, but for the most part, they're okay. They'll be fine, and they'll continue growing. But yeah, that is the current state of my garden. Like I said, this is a first for me. I will keep you guys updated as things progress. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.